Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So we are top of range at the moment. I suppose it's not really a range, but we have a very significant level above us here, 15,677. So I hope you guys missed me. Still feeling a little bit under the weather, but at least we're getting there. This is the area that I really need to pay attention to, and that is 15,677. If we just drop to the weekly, have a look what we have here. Big move up, pull back, test the moving averages, move up, pull back, second test of the moving averages. We do have a little bit of a separation here of the oscillators on the weekly. Not really crossed over yet, but it is looking interesting. Inside bar, follow through, straight on to structure to the left. So we are going for the all-time high. So we are aiming for 16,379. There's no two ways about that. That's what we're aiming for. We've broken trend lines. This is a pretty strong move to the upside at the moment. So what we're looking for is pull back onto structure to allow us to get in. Now, our closest area is at 15,497, and then the second area that I would be interested in would be this area down here at 15,321. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that's going to happen because strong move up. This is looking like a flag. Look at my oscillators here. Fairly decent separation and crossover that's happening. I suspect, and I'll do this on the hour, but I do suspect that flag play is what we're looking for. There and there. So we have broken. We're going sideways at the moment. Don't trust the oscillators just yet on the hour. So what you need to do is just add in your next level. There's one there. I'll use this one down here. So you're looking for 15,613 would be ideal, and then you're also looking at 15,570. So for me, any pullback onto here, I would be willing to take 150 point stop loss. So I'd drop below this 15,497, that's 15,500 area, because I am anticipating a massive break to the upside. And you look at that, that's call it a 200 point stop loss for potentially 700 points in the medium term. So earnings season is going to start to kick off as well this month. We've got a whole lot of public holidays as well, so it's poised. I think European market is really poised. So if you look what happened yesterday, a little bit of chaos through the day, dropped down, and then we kind of accelerated with the US markets. So I am of the opinion, get onto the 15 minutes. You are in an upward trend at the moment. You're looking for structure. Any one of these tails from yesterday could offer support. So you need to look for that price action on that area and looking for a move to the upside. Bear in mind that weekly gap is still open right here at 15,706 or 705. So 15,705 is the gap. So you're still looking for us to close that gap. So I would expect us to close the gap, pull back, find support on one of these tails here, and then another attempt at the break. Lastly, just bear in mind that this area that we're in here, look at how long we stayed there in 2021. Most of the year, almost from, let's just do that. So that's from April 2021, we stayed in that area all the way through to January last year, before eventually breaking through. But if you look at this on the weekly, this is a fairly decent setup as far as I'm concerned. And my measured move on the weekly is something along the lines of this, provided that we break through this area that we're in. And you can see how that lines up with the all-time high at 16,379. So yeah, that's kind of my view. Onwards and upwards. Just looking for the right opportunity. Just bear in mind you've got gaps to the downside here, so could be a deeper pullback onto this area 15613. And what I would also do, I can just do that. That is an attempt at testing it, but get a level in here that would line up. Suppose that gap would line up quite nicely. So that is a fairly decent area there, 15623. Looking for a pullback into 15623 or alternatively 15613 for an opportunity to the upside. Stop would be below the low of yesterday, or actually just drop it down a little bit lower, 15570. Drop it below there. That's the next bit of support. But yeah, it's if we do start breaking about the highs of yesterday, that opens up a complete different game. I would take any retest of 15677 as a long as well, because it is setting an inverse head and shoulders here to the upside. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.